Welcome to Won't You Be My Gamer. We are in PBS SoCal in the gamer space. Is that what we're calling this?
I think it's officially the gamer space now.
Gamer space, the GS. We are here to learn from video games with an expert. I'm Elise Willems.
I'm Nicole Zavalich, and today is all about its food, its restaurants, its recipes.
We're playing Overcooked.
We're Overcooked 2.
And we are joined by Uyen Lee, professional chef of our hearts.
Souls,
Cooking up.
minds, and Los Angeles.
Yes. Cooking up fun for us here and also helping guide us through Overcooked 2.
Yes.
I will do my best. Oh, okay. So are ropes on fire? 'Cause
It's
I
the
feel
lightning.
like-
It's the light,
we're-
because I
we're
don't have a fire
You
extinguisher.
know, we're cooking in a storm, so it is what it is. But we're just making salad, so I think we're just gonna keep going. And if there's a fire on the floor, where'd the extinguisher go?
You know, this level might not have one.
Oh, that's okay. Just keep
I don't
going.
think it
You're
does.
not,
I think the fire is
the
supposed
nice
to
thing
serve.
is you don't need to cook anything anyways because we're making salads.
Yeah.
So let's just
And really,
Yeah.
you
let's
don't want
just
them
put
to get
some.
warm?
Let's just chop some lettuce on a plate and let's go.
The fire's an obstacle. See, I got a little.
Oh, there you go. You got a
bing-bonged in
plate
there.
of lettuce.
I went
Oh,
over the side.
Let's go grab the plate of lettuce. Oh wait, no, ooh.
Wow, so the stakes for the other levels weren't this, because we just crashed from the
And look,
sky.
yeah, now we're on the ground having crashed.
Wow.
So we crashed
That was
into
that
the
was a
sushi
scripted
restaurant.
death, what we call in gaming. Yeah, scripted death.
Well, that's convenient because we can still cook in the afterlife.
And I intend to.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna do some dishes.
But
So-
now we're supposed to make salads, but all we got are sushi ingredients. Oh, I see tomato.
Oh,
I
I
don't
see some
lettuce.
rice coming.
Do you see lettuce? Because that's what we're gonna need to
Oh
serve
yeah,
these
it
people.
is probably hiding somewhere. Where is lettuce?
Is there a fridge?
Lead. Oh, I found the fire extinguisher.
I feel like overall this game is a metaphor for the risk that you incur opening a restaurant. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes. How do you make $1 million in the restaurant business? Start with $2 million.
It's gotta have some capital coming right in.
No, there are just so many risks because you have to hunt to eat every day, basically, unless you have a business operation where you're just getting big orders for lunch, office things regularly, weekly. It means you're just dependent on who decides that they want your food that day or what the weather is might affect things. Of course, there's food cost inflation, there's the labor costs, there's all the different insurances you need to have, all the different permits. You know, you might get an inspector that comes in just at the worst time possible when you kind of have to stop whatever you're doing. And this is not to mention like during the pandemic, you know, especially before we kind of knew about how to quarantine and isolate, we just like shut down for multiple days
Oh
in a
yeah,
row.
there was no
you know?
system in place, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way to make up that. Like nobody's gonna eat today what they should have eaten yesterday. Like, and so if you lose one day's worth of revenues and your profits are only 10% at the restaurant, then you need 10 more days of those revenues to just make up the profits from the one day you lost. And so now that I'm saying it out loud, it's
It sounds
crazy.
wild.
Yeah.
It's like who would get into this?
Yeah.
What do you do if you really despise somebody?
Poison them.
Inspire them to open a restaurant.
Poison them with inspiration.
Yes, like, poison their minds with hope. You know, it's what you do. And so there's so many risks, but I don't think anyone who, maybe somebody who's never worked in a kitchen before would think, oh, this is gonna be easy. But I don't think anybody who's ever worked in a kitchen would be like, this is a piece of cake. I think people do this because their hearts are really in it, and it's something they love and something they want to share. And I don't think anybody really does this for the money.
Yeah.
Maybe for the glory,
And it's
but
not
definitely
something.
not for the money.
It's not something that you always wanted to do either. Right?
No, I think it was maybe something I always thought I loved doing, but seemed a really impractical way of building a profession.
Yeah. Okay.
A profession around. I'm not sure my mind's changed on that at all, but you got to do what you love.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be in your own. I've got to be in my own skin every day, and I wake up, and as stressful as it is, and as many intrusive thoughts as they are, I get to make the decisions every day, and I think that really matters. But yeah, the risks are so high. the rewards are great when you see somebody eating something they really like or say something really meaningful to you. But in terms of monetary rewards, like even for the restaurants you think are doing really well, if they have a bad month or two, then they're not. You know, and then food spoils. You know, we're not making things and I can just put it in a warehouse until the next season or something. That's not how it works. So.
There are so many questions. Like they sound probably so simple to ask, but are probably complicated. But like, how much food do you even know how to order for your how much to order for your week and what you need to prepare?
Well, we have these things called PARs, which is how much we think we're gonna go through, in a given day, like on a Tuesday versus a Saturday when it's gonna be more busy, etc. And then you use the WAG method, the wild ass guess method.
Wild ass
I thought it was wife and girlfriend.
Yeah, hey, that's that kind of show. But yeah, you kind of use it, and then if you start running out of things, you probably know this phrase now, you just gotta 86 it. But I hate 86ing things just because it's the idea of like, if somebody was thinking about this particular dish and it came and this is what they wanted. I just hate the idea that they won't be able to get it. But sometimes that's just what you gotta do, and then you gotta remind yourself, this isn't brain surgery, no one's gonna die. It's just
French fries.
It's just French fries.
It's just French fries. And so yeah, that's basically how every morning, I say that to myself. I say something like, actually, you know what I say to myself every morning? You are more than your restaurant.
Oh.
Because sometimes it's so all-consuming.
Yeah.
It's so all-consuming that at the end of the day, sort of like, okay, this is very important to you, and the pressures are so high, and you feel like if you let something go, then all of it kind of goes down, like, I was gonna cuss, so I'm trying to find another word. It all goes badly.
Fiddlesticks.
It's fiddlesticks.
Yeah.
You're competing with a post-pandemic world, inflation economy. Like,
Right.
How have things changed for you now versus 4 years ago?
Well, I was working for somebody else 4 years ago, and now I have my own business. And when I was there, I was really wanting to learn, the operation side and things like that. But I think even for folks who had great operations circa 2019, I think we all went through the ringer.
Yeah.
And 2023 was a particularly bad year for restaurants, especially in Los Angeles. And
so many closures.
Yeah, I'm not really even sure how people deal with it, but people do it because once again they love it, and also there's a consistent demand. There's a very high supply, but there's a consistent demand until we create like the Jetsons food pills.
Yeah.
But where's the joy in a pill, right?
Yeah, there's no joy in the
Where's
pill.
the comfort
Yeah.
and the joy in
Yeah,
the pill?
it's like I call my friend up and be like, hey, do you want to go out for pills? Because there's like joy and community and family and friendship and all these other things that are part and parcel to the
What
food
would
process.
my family talk about? Like, what would we like? We would run out of things to talk about.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, we're
Whoa,
in
whoa.
water. Oh, we're cooking on a raft.
You get in good graces with the king and
Cooking on a dinghy.
see what happens.
It's a floating restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd rather not
I
be
have
in its
some
good graces.
familiarity with this.
What
What
do
do
you
you
seems hard.
mean?
Oh, well, just like floating markets and stuff,
Oh.
rivers in Vietnam. There's just a lot of things that there are people in Hue, especially before, who spent most of their lives on a boat,
Wow.
fishing and
And you're like preparing the fish, gutting it, cleaning it, and everything on the boat. after
yeah,
you-
and
wow.
well, you live on the boat, and then you go from boat to get other things, and then there are folks who get medicine and such from the mainland, and then they bring it to their boat, and then you go to their boat.
I'm just gonna throw you so much.
Oh wow! Okay, we're throwing.
We're tossing chicken.
This is
Tossed
this,
chicken. Oh,
the
Oh, now I have
food
a whole
safety.
chicken.
Are we deboning this? What kind of cut would you say? Is this a boneless thigh?
it's a chicken chunk.
It's a chicken. They're nuggets. It's just French fries.
It's just French fries.
It's just French fries.
We will cook French
So
fries. at
where
some
are the
point.
potatoes?
You guys.
Oh no!
Well, you gotta throw me all these.
The potatoes are in the water.
It's
Where
just
are the
like
potatoes?
Every time I press A, something
Oh, I
else
see
is in
the
my
potato.
hand.
Potatoes.
All right, on the
Just chuck me a whole. I threw it off by
okay.
accident. I pressed the wrong button.
Oh,
me too,
oh,
me too,
okay.
me too.
dropped it.
wait. The cutting board is on.
Oh, there we go.
all right,
Okay.
all right. Let's.
Oh, I
chop-
tossed it over.
somebody want a potato?
We're chopping. Yeah.
Oh, it's an
we
empty
need
plate.
All right,
fries.
there you go, some French fries.
All right, there you go. Let's cook the French fries in the fryer.
All
All
right.
righty. Let's
Toss me a couple spuds.
Yeah, more potatoes. And then you also need to cut
right
some
into the-
chicken.
all right, there we go.
Let's cut potatoes on one cutting board and chicken on another.
I've already mixed them.
Okay.
Oh,
right.
there's some chicken coming back at me.
Food safety, everybody. This is very important. Okay, you got potatoes on a plate.
Does
So
anyone
let's
else?
do that first. And then now we need potatoes and chicken on a plate. Okay. And then look, there's some chopped chicken on the floor right there. That looks pretty good.
Okay,
What
we're
kind
still
of health
frying
safety
that.
rating do you think we could get with our floating?
This is a Z.
Oh,
This is
Z
you'll turn into a zombie.
That
if you
hurts.
eat this.
Terrific?
Is
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Or
it's amazing.
it's amazing?
Zucky.
Oh, no.
So okay, is that you're carrying a deep fryer?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I was looking
okay,
for a
let's
plate.
take the plate. Okay, you got this.
Yeah, we're
okay.
doing.
Okay, we got
I
fries.
am
Let's get more
cheering
chicken. Let's
on
get
from the
more chicken in the
sidelines.
fryer. More chicken in the fryer. I see some chopped chicken, bottom right. Oh, okay.
I think we're gonna see a lot of stars. A 1.
Okay.
A 1 star.
But no
Ooh.
orders were failed.
Right.
So that's
Very,
good.
very few were delivered, but
This is like an 11.2% tipping rate, but that's okay.
Oh, a new chef has entered the fray.
Oh, cute.
okay. How do you feel about DoorDash and Uber Eats and Postmates? Has that stuff been good? Has that stuff been bad?
It's good and bad depending on how you look at it. I think it's definitely created some price increases
big time.
because of the fees that we have to pay. You know, we're going to pass that on to the consumers. But also, I think it sort of opens people up to things that they haven't tried before that they might not want to go and sit down at a restaurant
Totally.
to try. I think it's.
Orders
Who
delivered.
knows if it's bad or good? Oh,
We were working so hard.
no eye
One
contact.
order.
Even the king looks so beleaguered by our very presence.
Oh, you did. You put one thing out there. I was
Yeah.
not paying attention. I was
Usually
being a
it
really
was
bad ex.
Even if the dog's upset, usually the king's like, okay, I'm just proud of you and happy
like,
for
way
you.
To, way to try. But
Oh my God.
I don't know if we
gotta do it
passed
again.
that one.
Yeah. Let's focus on this shrimp
Seafood
and
medley.
fish pasta.
Do you think that some of those delivery services bring your food to people who might not otherwise be able to try it? Like, they're like, I'm not gonna make it to the restaurant, but
I
you know.
I think so. And look, we're not going backwards, right? There's no world in which, we're just not going to have delivery services anymore. So I think I've just adopted it as like, this is
Yeah.
a reality.
It's
of
not
things
Delissio,
now. And
you
then
know?
also
Okay.
what things travel well and what things don't. And then the way restaurants adjust is how do you kind of think about packaging in a way where like, regardless of how crazy your DoorDash driver drives or like how many stops that person makes along the way, that something comes relatively fresh and edible to the person who ordered it from your restaurant. And so I think it changes the model a bit, or more than a bit, but I don't think we're going backwards. So I think it's just something that we're all adjusting to. Let's just
let's
play this game.
This level is do or die, so we really need you here, chef.
Okay, we're ready.
And boss us around. Like,
Okay.
you know, break our
Okay.
hearts.
All right, you're
Hurt our
blue.
feelings.
You're,
Break Elisa's
I'm
heart.
red.
you're
I'm
red.
red.
You're blue.
I'm
All
red.
right. Okay, let's
Okay.
grab the pasta.
see, I
yeah,
already-
let's bring all the pasta.
Pasta
Let's
over
bring
there.
all of the ingredients. No, pasta over all the way to the right. I need the fish.
Fire
This is on
extinguisher.
fire.
I
This
need the
is
fire
on
extinguisher.
fire. Oh wow, there's a lot of things.
Can we restart this level?
Do over.
Everything's on fire.
Okay, I think we were on to something with that though.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We got
you,
this.
You.
All right. So red, you're gonna toss some pasta. Let's just start with 3 pastas.
Okay.
Let's do 3 pastas. 3 pastas, 3 pots. Oh, we got 2 pots, 3 pastas. That's good. Let's just bring one pasta, put it on the side. Yeah, on the floor. That's fine.
Perfect.
All
It's a
right.
clean
So
floor.
the pasta's done. Let's pull the pasta. All right, we're cooking steak. Let's pull that steak on the top left, top
Oh,
left
something's
there.
on fire.
Oh, that's fish. That's not steak. Okay. So yeah, and so let's chop some shrimp. Red.
Okay, where do I want to put a I'll
And
put a
then-
steak on a pasta.
Yeah. And then we can serve that.
Shrimp coming in.
Shrimp coming in.
Pasta's
Great.
gonna burn.
All right, Red, you're gonna put. Yeah.
I gotta put that off there
And then
before it
let's
burns.
put that shrimp on a pan, and then you can finish
Oh.
up that fish and shrimp pasta.
Okay, well, what should I
All
start?
right, and now let's go grab more pasta. So is that shrimp on a pan? There we go.
There it is.
All right,
I'm
and
just
so
gonna
let's
chop
grab
this.
two more pastas. Okay, and so let's do. Did we chop that fish already? Is that what it's saying?
I
we
chopped
did?
the
All right, yeah. Okay, let's
Something.
serve that. Let's serve that. We're good. Oh, all right. All right, we can't toss that anymore. Let's cook some proteins on the pan. So that's fish.
so
Let's
got the
cook
fish
that.
going.
All right, and so let's cook. Let's serve that. Let's on your way back. Let's grab the steak. Let's grab the steak. Put that on a pan.
Oh, it didn't.
Okay, I have
fish.
2 pasta plates.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and now Red, let's have you come back and then grab some shrimp. Yep. Put that on a pan.
I threw that shrimp in there, Nicole. There we go.
All right.
Any more pasta?
Yeah, we could use more pasta
Okay.
now.
There you go.
All right. So once that shrimp is done,
There you go.
oh, we can throw that steak on top of that pasta there. Perfect. That one's ready. Let's go. All right. And so, is there shrimp cooking? I can't tell.
Yes.
Okay. We're almost there. Okay, let's pull that shrimp right now. Let's pull that shrimp and put that on that plate with
This
the
one
fish.
down here on the ground,
Yeah. Uh huh.
where I am right over
yeah.
here.
Yeah. Right
See
there.
this where I am?
Blue. Right. Yeah.
Where I
blue.
am,
You're
red?
gonna. Yep. Uh huh. We're red. Okay.
Oh, gotta get the shrimp. Gotta get the shrimp up
Is
here.
this not ready? Okay.
Oh, shrimp on there. Yeah, we're
There you
there.
go.
Let's go. Let's serve that. Red. Or blue. Let's go grab that plate. Put it on the pass. There we go. Alrighty. Let's do steak pastas. These tend to be easier, I feel like. So we're making some pasta.
We need some steak
Grab some steak.
over here, Nicole, if you can grab it.
I will. I will grab.
Oh, and you're already cooking
Oh, I
fish.
thought I could weasel over, but I
Oh.
fell off into oblivion.
Okay, we're cooking
lesson.
fish.
Good lesson.
We're cooking fish. I feel like there might be shrimp, but it's not on a pan. I think it's just like on a burner, and it's not
It
cooking.
definitely is
So
just
let's
on a
put it on
burner.
a pan, and then I think we're gonna be able to cook that and put together that dish. Alrighty. All right, let's make some more pasta then. Yeah. Blue, this is blue. You can go back, put it right there. No, don't bring the steak all the way back.
Oh, I'll
Yep,
take it.
right
You can
there.
throw it at me.
I'm trying to.
Yeah. And then, wait, but it's not cut. Yep. And then just let's cook pasta there.
There's a oh,
Oh, hey.
6
We
minutes.
got a
That
star.
was-
We had to have
must
gotten a
have
star.
star.
Dogs
Yes,
pretty
we got a
fast.
star.
We didn't get a star.
We're not. Because we got 960. Oh, dang it. Well, you know what?
Come on.
I don't even care about the king's disappointment.
Yeah.
It's the dogs.
It's the
for me.
dog.
It's really.
I mean, maybe what this teaches us is that running a restaurant is not as easy as people might think.
Yeah.
just because you've eaten at a restaurant
Yeah.
doesn't mean you can run one.
Yeah.
So always be nice to your servers and chefs.
Yeah. Color me humbled. Wow.
Well, I guess we'll just have to come and see it again in person, experience the real, actual good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of
I was like comfort holding myself while we were playing.
Well, thank you so much again for joining us here. This has been wonderful having you guide us. And I think we've got some really, really great starters here, tips on how to start our own restaurant and get into cooking.
This is gold. Forget culinary school.
Yeah, this is it. I do like that fires appears a few times, and like fires can also spell fries, which I think is beautiful.
It is.
Man,
Beautiful.
maybe that's what it was all along.
All along. Yeah.
3 things. Let us know where people can find you online, in person, at your restaurant, and maybe a piece of advice you have for chefs starting out.
Okay. You can find us online at BEU Kitchen. My restaurant's in Silver Lake, 557 North Hoover Street. Advice is, I think, just be kind and compassionate to yourself, and try to take some time off and turn off that brain, because there's always more work to be done. So
Be kind.
chill.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Chill.
Be kind.
But also
not-
preheat.
It's not
So
brain
much.
surgery. No one's gonna die. It's only fries.
It's only fries.
only fries.
They're only fires.
Yeah, they're only,
They're only fires.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us on Won't You Be My Gamer. We hope that you will like and subscribe. Nicole, take us away.
Bye. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. We had a great time. Thank you so much to our wonderful guest. We learned a lot, and we hope that you continue watching and we get to learn more with you. Tune in next time.
Fires is fries.